G'day guys, welcome back to the channel once again. Thanks for tuning in. Well, today I received this from banggood.com. They asked me if I'd like to feature a RC construction vehicle. I've never had one on the channel, so I thought, yeah, why not? I'll give this one a go. Now, this particular brand I'll show you on the other side. I think it's called Rouge Schwang or something like that. That make these particular models. As you can see, they make three different styles of RC construction vehicles. Front end loader here, which is in the box, the one that I've got today. We've also got this excavator digger, and of course we've got the dump truck on the side here. So there's three different models that they make. I'm not too sure of the pricing on all three, if they're the same or they differ in price, but I'll put a link in the description below, and you guys can check it out if you wish to. Okay. Now, this one runs on 2.4 gigahertz, and it says here it's got a convenient control without any restriction. Multifunctional. I believe this one is a 6-channel truck rather than 4-channel, and there it is there in the box, guys, as you can see. And it's saying it's a 1/28 scale version or model of the real deal. And there is the actual brand that I tried to pronounce before, Rouge Schwang, I think it's called. So anyway, guys, I think this one just runs on AA batteries. I think on the bottom of the box, actually, yeah, it shows that it runs on AA batteries. So there's no rechargeable batteries with this one. And it just goes and show you a few diagrams there. So I'll open it up. Looks like they packaged it rather well. It's got some zip ties on the front and back axles, and they've also put some bubble wrap in there to protect the actual front arm. Okay, the boom. All right, so I'll open it up and we'll take a closer look, and then I'll try it either in the yard or somewhere where there's sand or wood chips or something like that. I'll just give it a go and we'll see how it actually works. All right, guys, I'm going to unbox it and we'll have a quick look. All right, guys, well, I finally got it all out of the box. It was securely packaged with a heap of cable ties, at least 8 of them, I think, in total. So I had to cut them all out, and the remote here was held on by a couple of screws as well on the side of the packaging. So had to get a screwdriver out for that. But yeah, well packaged anyway. So here's the contents of the box. There's pretty much nothing to it. I also noticed we've got 2 antenna here. Well, one's a straw for this rather long antenna here. And I did also notice something, even though it says 2.4 gigahertz on the box, on the back of this remote controller it says 27 megahertz. So there must be different versions of this. You know, this one takes batteries, AA's, and this one says, the controller says it takes a 9-volt 6F22 battery, one of those 9-volt ones. I think I've got a couple laying around somewhere, so I have to. I think I got one on one of my RC vehicles, powering a fan, so I think I'll steal that one to get that operational. But yeah, on the box, like I said, it says 2.4 gigahertz, so they must have different models. Maybe a model that carries a rechargeable battery or whatever. But anyway, let's get into it. This was just the door for the back of this controller. So it's got pretty simple controls here, guys. We've got 2 sticks here on either side, and this is your steering. It feels like it's a clickety-click, you know, non-proportional. So we'll soon see. Maybe it is proportional, but I doubt it. So that takes the 9-volt battery. And here is the truck itself, guys. We've got the front arm here. Okay, and there's the steering. It's definitely got a non-proportional servo. The front axles are free spinning, so there's no motor there. We've got pretty hard rubber ties. These are rubber, and they're very, very firm. So got rubber ties throughout. Got the rear axle here. Bit of a cabin, bit of detail on the cabin there. No opening doors though. We've got the mirrors and so forth. We've got the hand railing. Yeah, so I mean, not a bad little cheap model, I guess. You know, for the scale design. On the bottom here, we've got the battery tray. It looks like it's got a little swivel here to open it up, but you also have a screw to take off in there too, so it sort of defeats the purpose. I think that's just to secure it more. We've got the on and off switch on the bottom here. It looks like a 3-stage switch actually, just by flicking it over. I mean, I just opened this up now with you guys. It's got off, on, and it looks like a speaker. So this must have engine noises and so forth, so that might be pretty cool. So that's it, guys. Pretty basic. Yeah, it's got non-proportional steering there. You can hear it clicking. And we've got, oh, even the axles are clicking. So this is probably a non-proportional truck, guys, which is, you know, by the quality of it, it looks like it would be very basic. So all there is to do now is I've got to find some batteries, in particular this 9-volt. So what I'll do, I'll go grab some batteries and we'll see how it turns on and how it functions. And then I'll have to test it out, I guess. All right, guys, be back in a second. Okay, guys, I'm here with the little front end loader. It's got a 6-channel remote, so we've got the steering here, left and right. This one controls the up and down of the boom and the bucket, and this one controls the forward and reverse. Okay, so good little mound of sand just there, just to sort of simulate a construction environment. Also, it's got a 3-stage switch, so you can turn the actual sound effects on, so I'll do that. Let's try to pick up some sand. Lift up the boom a bit, bring it back down. I think I'm touching that bit of wood there, so it looks like we've got a little bit of sand there. It doesn't really take much of a load. You can see there, it doesn't really hold much. Sound effects are pretty cool though. A bit too high with that. You can also turn the sound effects off. It was very slow, pretty underpowered actually. Anyway guys, that's just a quick demo. not really impressed with it at all, actually. It's pretty underpowered. I wish it had, rather than 4 AA batteries, I wish they put a lithium ion pack in it, or even a 7-volt NiCad battery. Would have been a lot better. The controls, you know, the steering is sort of proportional because it does it in stages. So is the boom on the front end loader, but the forward and back is pretty much just non-proportional. Okay, so I was a little bit disappointed at this being a 27 megahertz system when it said gigahertz on the box. As you can see, it's got this big antenna, rather long antenna, and it's possible because they've printed on the box that they do come out with a 2.4 gigahertz version of this model, but this is the one that I've been given and sent out to me today, so I can only demonstrate what I've got here. The good thing about it, I guess, is the sound effects, but other than that, it's very gutless. Don't expect this one to go through sand. I did try it, and it doesn't have the power to go through sand or even on grass, so don't expect any of that. As you can hear, I've got some thunderstorms rolling in. We're going to get a downpour here in a moment, so I better wrap this up. Yeah, it doesn't really hold that much sand when you're digging into the sand there, as you can see. So yeah, definitely one for the younger ones, definitely not for adults. And I think that is reflected in the price here. So I'll put a link below if you want to have a look. There'll be a 10% off coupon code as well. Yeah, but yes, it's a real cheap end of the construction RC vehicles, guys. It's entirely made out of plastic. Only a couple of rods on the boom here are metal, just there, the struts. But other than that, you know, the bucket doesn't articulate down or scoop up, tilt up, other than that. So as you can see, it didn't really hold much sand at all when I dug into that little pile there. So yeah, guys, if you want a better quality construction RC vehicle, you're going to have to pay more. There's quite a few models there on Banggood, I've noticed, and they're mainly metal construction and a lot better made. So anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. At least thought I'll demo this out since it was sent to me from Banggood, and I'll catch you on the next video, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.